I hear from so many women that they are conscious of their stomach areas. I think almost every woman wants tips about how to minimize her stomach area. By the end of this video, you will know what not to do and what to do instead. And one of these mistakes is something I can almost guarantee that you're doing right now. It's so common. In sharing these insights with you, I'm drawing on my experience as a professional stylist since 2017, styling hundreds of women to be seen in their best light. The first thing I notice about how women dress when they're conscious of their stomach is to do with the color of the garments they're choosing to wear on their torso. Here you can see the white stands out and draws attention to the stomach area in these outfits. Now, these women might feel fantastic wearing them. It's certainly not a criticism, and it doesn't mean that no one should dress like this. You might own a top that looks like this. It's white or it's pastel. Perhaps you loved something about it and that's why it made it home with you. And I totally understand, and that's how it happens. It's really time to not be hard on yourself. If we're not learning, we're not growing. Instead, knowledge is power. And what I'm showing you today are tools, not rules. It's about having the ability to flatter your figure when you want to. So let me show you the difference when we swap that outfit around. Now it becomes even more obvious. You can see how the lighter colors on the outer edges of her figure, her shoulders, her arms, her bust, naturally draws attention away from her middle and her stomach. So you can probably guess what I would recommend if you're looking to flatter your stomach. And the second major mistake is one that I see everywhere. You're probably doing it. And that is to wear long tops to cover your midsection. So have a look at what this looks like. The length of the top stops at about the top of the thighs, or perhaps a bit higher. And many women have told me that that feels good because they know their stomach is covered. And for sure, some of the 5 body shapes actually look great in this length of top, and it can be really flattering for them in the right outfit. With this general video, we're really just looking at, in general, does this draw attention to your stomach area or away from it? Without knowing your body shape, I think it will help if you can compare what it looks like on a few women who have gone for a shorter top or tucked it in. You'll see there's proportionally less space in the outfit given to the stomach area, to the midsection. And those women look better in general. The main difference is not their weight or their body shape. It's the clothing that they're wearing, and in this case, it's the length of her top. So now you know what I would recommend if you're looking to flatter your stomach. It might feel really counterintuitive, but it's often better to wear shorter tops which don't sit at the top of your thighs, or to tuck your tops in. I wish I could give you specific advice about exactly which colors, patterns, and shapes to wear that would do the right thing for your body shape, but for that we do need to work together. At the end of this video, I'll show you how you could do that through my online program. And in the meantime, one of the reasons you might be aware of your stomach in particular is that your shape is rectangular, as some people call it, with a fairly undefined waist. So I'll drop a video here about how to dress your rectangle female body shape in work outfits you'll love. The third and fourth things I see people doing are related to where we draw attention or draw the eye in how we style our figures. People can be so conscious of their stomach area that they overplay it accidentally. Stick with me with this one. It could be a little hard to imagine and to see clearly what I mean. So I'm going to demonstrate with a really clear example, and I wonder if it might help as well to give a non-styling analogy. The double-breasted blazer, while it might feel like it's covering you up and giving some structure around your stomach so that it's hiding, when we look at the outfit visually, the buttons and the shape of the garment against her body are actually catching the eye and drawing our attention to that midsection area. So it's a little bit like the situation where a colleague wants to hide that they're eating cake. Perhaps they don't have enough to share. And as you walk up to their desk, you hear the rustle of paper, you see them quickly move their chair, and you hear them cough as they awkwardly realize that they don't quite know how to look natural in this moment. There's so much bustle going on that you know something's happening. And they've actually drawn attention to the very thing that they wanted to hide. So let's have a look at how that's happening on the double-breasted blazer. It's drawing the eye because of the buttons, for example, and because there's a bit of weight around there, and the way that all of the features and the shaping are leading the eye in that direction. Now, that doesn't mean that all double-breasted blazers won't work. And it doesn't mean that that double-breasted blazer in your wardrobe that you're thinking of doesn't work for you. But it's an example of how trying to hide your stomach can sometimes mean overplaying it and actually drawing attention to the very thing that you're trying to hide. So here are some examples of the same type of garment, a double-breasted blazer, done in a way that doesn't overplay the stomach area. You can see that what's different is mainly the location of the buttons and also the shaping of the jackets. I want you to enjoy a wardrobe and a personal image that support you to bring your authority and your influence to the world. So that's why this channel is about supporting you to be seen in your best light in a corporate environment. If that sounds good to you, hit subscribe below the video. And if you have strategies that work for you as you flatter your stomach, drop those in the comments. I'm sure others would love to read. This next mistake is also about where we draw attention, and that is I see people trying to draw attention so much away from their stomach area that they drown their figure in material. So here's a couple of examples of that at the extreme. And there is nothing wrong per se with these dresses. They can be part of a really fun, chic look. And if that's your style, they are just here today as an example of how some women are dressing because they're trying to minimize their stomach area or other parts of their figure even. The irony is that in these designs, it's actually really hard to see the shape of the woman. There's no feminine form there. Instead, you want to dress to flatter your body shape in some kind of way. And you can do this regardless of your weight or the unique differences in your figure. There are so many ways that we're all different in terms of neck length and torso length and leg length and a million different things. Here are a few women who are dressing beautifully for their shape by working with it rather than trying to hide it to inspire you. And if you'd like to confirm your body shape and discover options you can try to improve how you dress it, take a look at the body shape PDF that I've linked in the description. And the last mistake I see people make most commonly when they're trying to flatter their stomach is that they wear too much pattern around their midsection. There is absolutely nothing wrong with pattern. It's a powerful styling tool and it's perfect for some style synergy types. Different patterns suit different types. You absolutely can use it as part of your style toolkit. You can see it most clearly in these examples because I've combined it with the long top mistake. Notice how strongly the clothes are actually drawing our attention to her stomach for each of these women. The opposite, what you want to do instead, is to use pattern so that it doesn't draw attention to your midsection, like in these examples. I was at the point where I didn't know how to dress my figure. Before I became a certified professional stylist helping other women, I was actually more interested in working out my own style. For a while, I lent heavily on experimenting with different looks, and I spent a lot of years and money trying to work out how to have my own gorgeous style, until finally in my early 30s, I wanted to feel fantastic in what I wore and I knew it was time to get this sorted. I started educating myself and taking a different approach, and I created a system of body shape strategies. I used them to style myself every day to look fantastic and feel fantastic about what I was wearing. I based them on design principles and a few other insights and have now tested them with hundreds of women. My clients tell me they love how easy it is to hold their body shape strategy in mind. They love that I've made the body shape strategies visual pictures rather than a written set of rules. And this makes the strategies accessible and easy to remember. This is what women get access to through my online program, together with all the tools and support they need to quickly turn their style around so they can be seen in their best light. If that sounds good to you, you'll find the application form linked in the description. See you again soon.